You are watching 2+U Nevada, and this afternoon I am so excited to have these guests joining us, Brandy Vesco and Dr. Natalie Lumen. They're the co-leaders of a new organization in town called Wait Until 8th, along with a third woman, Larissa Viner. And this really and truly is a phenomenal campaign or strategy, if you will, that you're trying to get parents to sign a pledge to wait until the end of 8th grade for their kids to get smartphones. So Brandy, talk to me how you even first heard about Wait Until 8th.
Right. So I was actually an education reporter for quite some time. And during that time, I came across study after study about the mental health risks of youth using smartphone. And I also came across Wait Until 8th, which this is a national grassroots parent-led movement to help prevent our children from using smartphones during these really vulnerable developmental years. Now I have an 8-year-old daughter. She's in 3rd grade. And at the beginning of the year, she was actually asking me, when can I get a smartphone? Because several of her 8-year-old friends already have them. And so I knew I needed to act. So I had come across Wait Until 8th, looked it up, and saw there's not really a huge presence here in Nevada. So I connected with Larissa and Dr. Lumen, Natalie here, and we decided to start one.
And Dr. Lumen, especially in the medical field, and you're an internist here in town, you've seen the research and you're seeing all the publications of what has happened in the past decades of children being exposed to smartphones too young. And I want to be specific, this is smartphones that we're talking about.
Yes, it's smartphones because they have the extensive apps and internet access that's often unlimited. So that's where the true danger is for our children. And they've done numerous studies, as you mentioned, in the US and internationally that have been looking at things and seeing a dramatic rise in depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and even self-harm. This started as early as 2007, and that correlates when the smartphone was actually introduced. And then they saw a further spike in 2011 when the forward-facing camera was introduced. So selfies and more of a focus on appearance and social comparison. 2012, it continued to rise, which is where apps and social media became much more widespread. There has also been a formally issued statement from the Surgeon General in 2023 that further outlined these risks that include just how widespread the use is. Up to 95% of teens are using social media, and over a third of them report being on it almost all the time. So it's not just a little bit here and there, it's become extremely widespread. The second main point is just the profound mental health risks. They've seen a dramatic association with depression, anxiety, low sleep, low attention, increased self-harm. And it's really alarming, being a mom as well. You read some of these numbers, intuitively, you get a sense for some of these things changing, but when you read the numbers, it's really quite concerning.
It absolutely is. And all of our kids are around the same age, right? Around that 6 to 8 range. And you have a 12-year-old, right?
I have a 4 and a 7-year-old.
A 4 and a 7-year-old. Okay, forgive me. But we're already seeing, as you said, Brandy, we're already seeing the cell phone discussion occurring at such a young age. And so what is this Wait Until 8th movement? Do we as parents sign a pledge? Do we tell other parents about this? What are we going to be seeing about Wait Until 8th? Because you just started this, in November? So it's a brand new organization in town. What can we as parents do to get awareness out there for other families?
Right. Well, the first step is go to waituntil8th.org, click Take the Pledge. Then you enter your child's school name, school zip code, and grade level. From there, you'll receive a confirmation email followed by a group email once at least 9 other families from your child's same grade and school have taken the pledge as well. This makes it so much easier to delay the smartphone because you're not alone and that other families at your child's own school are choosing to do the same. And it's important to know that this is for smartphones only, that families can still stay connected using basic phones or smartwatches with limited features. So for parents who are worried about emergencies or may need to reach their child at any given time, you can use these basic devices for calls and texts without exposing your child to the
Like
risks.
the smartphone or the cell phones that we started off with,
Exactly.
right? Like the flip
These
phone
are
or
not
the brick.
addictive. Yeah.
And I think, along those lines, signing the pledge technically isn't active until there are 10 families who sign within your grade, within your school. So you aren't really connected until you get, a significant percentage of people to join. And, I think there's some component of, I don't want to, ruffle feathers or, create a statement. But if we have people stepping up and signing the pledge, you'll know the other families who are making the same commitments that you are. And it's just really important for a safe space for our kids.
Well, I just thank you both so much for what you are doing. Anybody who watches this show knows that I've already talked about saying landlines for our kids, and we texted that out to our children's group of friends saying, hey, this is what we're choosing to do. But the mental health of our kids and their future is of utmost importance.
Absolutely.
Ladies, where do people go again?
Waituntil8th.org is the national place where you can take the pledge. And if you want more information about what we're doing locally, we'd love to have people champion this cause at their child's own school. You can go to Wait Until 8th Reno Sparks on Instagram or Facebook.
Yes, please connect with us. We would love to be in touch.
All right. Thank you so much. You're watching 2+ U Nevada.